enter in. You know, some of these lyrics from these more traditional Christian songs, see, if you're not paying attention, they can sound a little dark. But I don't think anybody here fights the biblical teaching. You must die to yourself daily. And you must be born anew. And that's not for surface behavior. It's not so people will like us better. It's so that we can see our path more clearly. That we can see what it is we actually desire. This week's chapter is desire in the red book here. Lovely Search for God. This week's chapter is desire. But it's about spiritualizing our desires. Not for the flesh satisfaction, although we're allowed that, but that's not the goal. The satisfaction of the flesh, of our egoic desires, is not the purpose. But we're allowed to have that satisfaction as well. But that's not the first goal. The first goal is spiritual satisfaction. Spiritual satisfaction is the assurance of things hoped for. The conviction of that which is not yet seen. A friend of mine put on Facebook today, so I printed it out and I liked it. It said, God put me on this earth to accomplish many goals and tasks. Right now, I am so far behind, I am never going to die. I actually wrote this at the beginning of the chapter. After the affirmation, it said, Father, let thy desires be my desires. Let my desires, God, be thy desires in spirit and truth. Meaning, God, I desire to be one with God. Meaning, Shawn, I desire to be one with God. That's what I desire. And then I get wrapped up in a story sometimes. But I wrote, yesterday I was reading my chapter at lunch, and I wrote here, do you take the time to realize how amazing you are? You have the power to think and to choose for good and awful. I don't want to say bad, I'll say awful. For good and for disturbing. For good and confusing. You have the power to build up and to break down. You have the power to see truth or illusion. You have the power to know that nothing happens to you and everything happens because of you. Congratulations. Wake up, he said with a terrible voice. A terrible force. Wake up is what I say to me. Wake up is what I say to you because you're in the room with me. Do you realize how amazing you are? You and I are the beloved child of God and the inheritors of the whole kingdom. Not just part of the kingdom, the whole kingdom. Enter in, as Kenneth just said. As he was singing that, I thought, enter in. Enter into the kingdom. Jesus said that the kingdom of heaven is within. Do you desire the kingdom first? Or do you desire the satisfactions of the world first? Nowhere does it say, I can't have satisfactions of the world. Nowhere does it say it is bad to desire anything of the world. It's when I put the desire for the satisfaction of the world that I enter into confusion rather than clarity. Have you spiritualized your desires? Spiritualized meaning the stuff that you want, is it good for everybody? Is your new car good for everybody? Is your new house good for the world? Is the way you see your family, the way you see your home, the way you see your work, is that for the highest good of all? The new outfit that you want, you'll look great in it. You'll feel great in it. Well, are you going to use that to express your Christ being? Or are you going to use it to have one up on somebody else? There's the difference. Yes, I'll feel great in this. And I'll have a temporary satisfaction if I am superior to another. If another feels just a little less about themselves when they see how good I look. But if it's okay that I look good and it's okay that you look good and you and you and you, if my acceptance of the kingdom inspires everybody to accept the kingdom, then I have spiritualized my desires. And we know when we're fooling ourselves. We know when we're just telling ourselves, oh, this new outfit. Geez, I hope everybody gets a new outfit today. When really, I don't care if anybody gets a new outfit, and there's still one person I'm hoping to show up. Aren't they gonna, when they see me, aren't they gonna be sorry they missed out on this? You know, spiritualizing our desires isn't for the purpose of creating, hello, come on in, isn't for the purpose of creating yet more guilt in ourselves. It seems like we can take anything of God and just manufacture more guilt, more shame, more humiliation in ourselves so that we can go back to our, I don't know if it's Course in Miracles or who says it, our fleshy ways. You know, if I hate myself, I might as well indulge myself. Sure, I'll have another cookie or a box of them. Another Hershey Kiss, sure, or the whole bag. What's the difference? I'm a terrible person. What's the difference? Everybody hates me. I might as well go ahead and try to satisfy myself this way. And it is merely a temporary reprieve until the itch for God is once. And we may not have the word God in that itch, but that's what it is. That desire to know our pure selves. The reality of our being. Where there's nothing wrong in wanting a cookie, a piece of candy. There's nothing, it has nothing to do with it. God couldn't care less, quite frankly, if I eat one piece, the whole bag, 10 bags, if I go to Hershey Park and just pig out for the weekend. God doesn't care. God just is love. It's my itch that desires to experience the love that is. God has no itch. God is assured. It's me that's having doubts. I'll judge my past. I think, oh, man, you know, I did this, and I did this, and I did this. How can I ever be worthy of the kingdom? But I am. I'm worthy right here, right now, with all the stuff I have thought, all the stuff I have done. And let's remember that we have built-in judgers, and what seems like nothing to one person is the worst thing ever to another. If those of you were here when Edwin Gaines spoke last time, she talked about doing a 4th and 5th step with a sponsor. I don't know what 12-step program she's in, but I'm not breaking anonymity because she said it right here on this pulpit. But she talked about doing a moral inventory. The 4th step is a moral inventory, and the 5th step is the confession of it, admitted to God, to ourselves, to another human being, the exact nature of our wrongs. Well, she gave her horror story, whatever it was, to her sponsor, a rather crusty individual. And I guess the woman, when she was done, said, "That it? I have more than that in my eye." That's what I mean. What's big? What's small? Accept what I want to use to distract myself from the kingdom. How greatly do you want to distract yourself from the kingdom today so that you think you're not worthy of entering in to the kingdom? How greatly or how little would you distract yourself today? See, the kingdom isn't a religious place. The kingdom is the place, it's a mental place of your assurance of your good. It's not the place of God's assurance of your good. It's the place where you may be assured of your good. Where you may be convinced of your good. Would you put aside what you think of all that has taken place in your life up to this moment? I'm just asking you to consider it at this point. To just put aside your meaning, not the events are the events, but to put aside the meaning of what you think has taken place. And would you consider asking the voice within, the highest consciousness within, of what actually happened? Sure, the events took place, but what they mean. Would you consider, I'm talking about all the stuff you don't like and all the stuff you like. Sometimes we don't ask Spirit for what, or the highest voice, whatever you want to call it. We don't ask for the meaning of, the true meaning of the stuff we like. Because we don't want to lose that. We don't want to lose the meaning of what we don't like. But today, consider that it is not necessary for you to ever once again entertain the idea of guilt. It is not necessary to ever once again entertain humiliation, embarrassment, less than-ism. Does anybody here have less than-ism? Are you a less than-ist? Sometimes. And sometimes I like it. That's the crazy part. Sometimes I like feeling less than. I like lying to myself. Sometimes, and then suddenly I wake up with that itch that says, but today I'd like to know God. And then the little voice says, yeah, but you screwed up so much yesterday. You're not worthy today. Yeah, voice is a liar. That voice is a big honkin' liar. Any voice within you that ever tells you you're not worthy of the kingdom right here and right now, that you're not worthy of all the good that God is right here and right now, is a liar. And you must say, get thee behind me, liar. I'm here to know the truth today. That's my function today. And when you wake up tomorrow, it will be today. And you wake up on Tuesday, it'll be today. And you wake up on Wednesday, it'll be today. And I think you get what I mean. So each day you say, oh, my function today is to know the truth. I'm not here to tell myself lies today, not today. Tomorrow I'll tell myself lies. But today I'm ready to give all my thoughts that are about the illusions of the world over to Spirit, over to truth, so that they may come back to me in love. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me live in a holy, holy way. Let me learn in a holy, holy way. And that way I can be excited, downright excited about every single today, no matter what the conditions are around me. Now, what is it when all the world around there is losing their heads? But you don't have to lose yours. Thank them for doing it for you today. Thank those people that are doing for you today so you don't have to do it. Thank the people who are experiencing your upset for you today so that you don't have to. Oh, that's so kind of you. You might not want to thank them to their face. But so I only say, wow, the world is doing some stuff. I see that happening over there. Wow, they're having my upset for me. Thank you. Thank you. But you know what? I'm going to choose love right now for both of us. I'm going to choose peace for both of us right now. But it has to start with me. It just has to. And if it lingers, if you keep seeing it, keep asking for the truth. Do not tell Spirit what Spirit doesn't believe. Do not tell your highest consciousness what it knows to not be true. Do not try to convince your cells, the very cells in your body, of what isn't true. Do not lie to your body about health, about sickness. Do not lie to your bank account about poverty or about abundance. Do not lie to your friends about who you are or about who they are. And everyone is your friend. Do not lie to God, for God has no need of your lies. Do not lie to yourself about your desires. Your desire is to know the highest you that there is. Spiritualize every desire. If you want a new car, go within and say, Spirit, how would I serve with my new car? How would I be served, and how would this be the highest in God with my new car? I want a new outfit. Yes, I'm going to get the new outfit. I have the money for it. I'm going to do it. Spirit, show me as my highest self in my new outfit. You know, whatever it is you desire, you want a job, you want a career, you want to experience things for the sake of experiencing them. Isn't that a spiritual desire then, so that you can know what it's like to work this job while you're in this body? There's nothing wrong with that. But to say, God, what should I do? I was listening to an Eric Butterworth CD the other day, and he said so many people are praying for guidance, praying for guidance. He says, imagine, you go to Grand Central, you go up to the ticket booth, and they say, where are you going? You say, I'm praying for guidance. They will not sell you a ticket to guidance. You need to know where you're going at the ticket counter. See, God doesn't care if you're going to the mall, you're going on vacation, you're going downstairs, you're going upstairs. It's not guidance of where to go. It's guidance of what to think on your way there. It's not guidance of what to think once you get there. You're not there yet. You need guidance on the journey. I need to know what to think about this footstep and this step. I need guidance on what to think about air conditioning, about when they don't put it in, about when they do put it in. I need guidance on what to do when I'm offended and when I'm having a party. I need guidance, meaning I need my highest thought so that I see myself as I am, instead of trying to tell myself I'm not what I am. My desire, my greatest desire, is to know myself as the beloved child of God, and that I am worthy of the entire kingdom. What's your desire?